Did you know that millions of people are walking around with thyroid problems without even realizing it? That's right, common symptoms like unexplained fatigue, sudden weight changes, and even mood swings could all be signs that your thyroid is in danger. But here's the thing, most people ignore these warning signals, chalking them up to stress, aging, or just a bad day. What if I told you these symptoms are your body's way of telling you that something deeper might be going on? By the end of this, you'll uncover 10 thyroid warning signs you shouldn't ignore, and how understanding them can give you back control over your energy, weight, mood, and even your heart health. You'll discover how to take charge of your health, so you can feel your best again. So, stick with me, because you won't want to miss this. Ever feel like you're running on empty, even after a solid 8 hours of sleep? That bone-deep exhaustion, the kind that makes simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain, might not just be stress or a busy schedule. It could be your thyroid waving a red flag. When the thyroid slows down, it drags your energy levels down with it, making even the most basic parts of your day, getting out of bed, staying focused at work, keeping up with a workout, feel like a battle. And no, extra coffee won't fix it. Think of your thyroid like the engine of a car. When it's running smoothly, you have the fuel to power through your day. But if it's sluggish, everything slows down, you move slower, think slower, and even your metabolism takes a hit. This is why people with an underactive thyroid often feel drained, foggy, and just off. It's not just in your head, your body is literally working against you. And if you've been feeling this way for weeks or even months, it's time to listen. Imagine this, you used to hit the gym, take long walks, or keep up with your kids without a second thought. Now, even a short grocery run feels exhausting. That's not normal, and it's not just getting older. A properly functioning thyroid is key to maintaining an active lifestyle, sustaining energy levels, and keeping your immune system strong. If you're constantly worn out despite a balanced diet, good sleep, and regular exercise, your thyroid could be the missing piece of the puzzle. But here's the real kicker, fatigue from thyroid issues doesn't just affect your body, it messes with your entire quality of life. When exhaustion takes over, you start skipping workouts, reaching for junk food instead of balanced meals, and withdrawing from social activities. It's a downward spiral, and your well-being pays the price. But what if the real issue isn't just lifestyle choices but something deeper? And what if fixing it could change everything? Well, hold that thought, because next up, we're talking about another telltale sign that your thyroid is in trouble, sudden, unexplained weight changes. Ever stepped on the scale and thought, wait, how did that happen? If your weight keeps fluctuating for no clear reason, despite eating the same way and sticking to your usual routine, your thyroid might be to blame. This tiny gland controls your metabolism, and when it's out of balance, so is your ability to maintain a healthy weight. An underactive thyroid, hypothyroidism, slows everything down, making weight gain almost effortless. On the flip side, an overactive thyroid, hyperthyroidism, speeds things up, leading to rapid weight loss that feels totally out of your control. Think of your metabolism like a thermostat. When your thyroid is functioning properly, it keeps everything at the right temperature, burning energy efficiently, regulating body fat, and keeping your digestion on track. But when things go haywire, it's like the dial has been cranked up too high or too low. One moment, you might be struggling to fit into your favorite jeans, and the next, people are asking if you've lost weight, without even trying. If this sounds familiar, don't just brush it off. It's a sign that something deeper is happening beneath the surface. Let's be real, weight changes mess with more than just your physical health. They affect your confidence, energy levels, and overall well-being. If you've been eating right, staying active, and still can't seem to stabilize your weight, it's time to dig deeper. Consider tracking your symptoms along with your diet and exercise routine. If the numbers don't add up, a simple thyroid test could provide the answers you need. Addressing the root cause, rather than just chasing diet trends, can bring lasting balance and help you feel in control again. And here's where it gets even trickier, sudden weight changes aren't just about the scale. Your mood, focus, and even your mental health can take a hit when your thyroid is out of sync. Speaking of that, Have you ever felt anxious for no reason? Or maybe like your brain is trapped in a fog? Because that's another major red flag, and it's exactly what we're diving into next. Ever feel like you're riding an emotional roller coaster? 1 minute, you're fine, and the next, you're overwhelmed by anxiety or frustration. Or maybe your mind feels like it's stuck in a fog, making even simple decisions feel impossible. If that sounds familiar, your thyroid could be the culprit. This little gland plays a huge role in regulating neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which directly impact your mood, focus, and overall mental clarity. When thyroid levels are off, so is your emotional and cognitive balance. Picture this, you're trying to focus at work, but your brain feels sluggish, like you're wading through quicksand. Words don't come as easily, tasks take twice as long, and no matter how much coffee you drink, you just can't snap out of it. That's thyroid-related brain fog in action. It's not laziness or a lack of motivation, it's a real, physiological issue caused by an imbalance in your body's hormones. And if left unchecked, it can seriously affect your productivity, relationships, and even your sense of self. Mood swings are another big red flag. One moment, you're feeling okay, and the next, you're snapping at loved ones or feeling overwhelmed by sadness for no clear reason. Depression and anxiety are commonly linked to thyroid dysfunction, yet many people never make the connection. If you've been struggling emotionally, but therapy and lifestyle changes aren't making much of a difference, your thyroid might be working against you. The good news? Addressing the root cause can bring back stability and clarity. The frustrating part is that these symptoms often go ignored or misdiagnosed. People assume it's just stress, burnout, or getting older. But imagine what life would be like if you could think clearly, feel emotionally steady, and actually have the energy to enjoy your day. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, the first step is identifying the warning signs. And one of those is right in front of the mirror, because your hair and skin might be telling you more than you think. Noticing more hair in your brush or on your pillow lately? Or maybe your once soft skin has become dry, flaky, and just off. These could be more than just seasonal changes, they might be signs that your thyroid is struggling. When this little gland isn't producing enough hormones, it slows down essential processes in the body, including cell regeneration. That means your hair and skin aren't getting the nourishment they need to stay strong, hydrated, and healthy. Think about it like this, your hair and skin are like houseplants. When they're getting the right nutrients and care, they thrive, shiny, smooth, full of life. But if they don't get enough water or the right conditions, they start to wither. That's exactly what happens when your thyroid is underactive. Hair becomes brittle, starts falling out more than usual, and takes forever to grow back. Skin loses its natural glow, becoming dry, rough, and even prone to breakouts. And let's be real, when you don't look your best, it takes a hit on your confidence, too. The worst part? Many people ignore these changes or blame them on aging, stress, or even the wrong shampoo. But if your hair loss feels excessive or your skin issues won't go away despite drinking plenty of water and using good skincare, it's time to dig deeper. A thyroid imbalance could be at the root of it all, and no amount of deep conditioning treatments or fancy serums will fix the problem if your body isn't getting what it needs from the inside. Now, imagine waking up with fuller hair, glowing skin, and the confidence that comes with feeling like yourself again. It's not wishful thinking, it's what happens when you address thyroid health. But here's something even more concerning, if your thyroid is out of sync, it doesn't just affect your appearance. It can also mess with something much more serious, your heart. And that's exactly what we're uncovering next. Have you ever felt your heart race for no apparent reason, or suddenly find yourself shivering in a room where everyone else is comfortable? Or maybe you're always feeling like you're too hot, no matter the season? These aren't just minor inconveniences, they could be signals that your thyroid isn't working properly. The thyroid has a huge role in regulating your body's metabolism, which affects your heart rate and your body's ability to maintain a stable temperature. When your thyroid goes haywire, so do your internal systems. Imagine this, you're sitting in a meeting, perfectly fine, and then out of nowhere, your heart starts pounding in your chest. You're not stressed, you're not moving, but your pulse is through the roof. Or maybe you're bundled up in layers, but you're still freezing, while everyone else is comfortable. This kind of irregularity in your body's basic functions isn't something to ignore. It could be the result of a thyroid imbalance that's throwing off your body's internal balance. Temperature sensitivity and heart irregularities might seem like small issues on their own, but they're actually warning signs that your thyroid might not be regulating your metabolism properly. When the thyroid isn't functioning well, it can cause fluctuations in your energy and temperature regulation. Whether you're shivering when it's warm or feeling uncomfortably hot when everyone else is chilly, this is your body's way of telling you something's not quite right. And here's the kicker, ignoring these symptoms could lead to bigger health problems down the road. If your thyroid issues continue unchecked, your heart health, energy levels, and overall well-being will suffer. You can't afford to wait and hope things get better on their own. The solution is closer than you think. Now, let's dive into how aligning your body's rhythms and supporting your thyroid can get you back to feeling like yourself. Now that you know the signs to watch out for, what are you going to do about it? It's time to stop ignoring the clues your body is giving you. If you're tired of feeling out of balance, it's time to take action and get your thyroid checked. Whether it's regulating your metabolism, stabilizing your mood, or improving your heart health, understanding your thyroid is the first step toward a healthier, more vibrant you. So, what's holding you back? Don't let these symptoms dictate your life any longer. Seize control of your health today, and make the changes that will transform the way you feel. If you're ready to dive deeper into natural remedies, lifestyle changes, and more tips for maintaining optimal thyroid health, subscribe now and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next, because we're just getting started. Let's take this journey to better health together.